Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome to my top 5 most wanted elite weapons in Advanced Warfare. I recently did a video where I showed you off my whole elite armory, all of the weapons that I've got in the supply drops, and it got me thinking, what is not in my armory that I really want? So I did a bit of research, and there's actually a database that showcases all of the supply drop weapons in this game, and from that list I found out my top 5 that I would like to hopefully soon get in a supply drop. Of course, if you didn't see my last video where I actually showed off all of the weapons I already have, there's an annotation on the screen now and a link down in the description below. You can check that one out if you want to watch that before you watch this. But without any further ado, let's get on with my top 5 most wanted elite weapons in Advanced Warfare. Starting us off at number 1 is the EM1 Pona. This is obviously the direct energy weapon. EM1 recently got a bit of a buff in the game, especially on the Xbox 360 and old gen versions, and it's a gun that I can see them playing around a little bit more with. I think they wanted a lot of people to use this gun, but people ended up not really trying it out. It's a little bit weak compared to the other guns on first inspection, but I think after you really get used to using it, you can really do some serious damage with it. I know even the other day I was playing against someone who just absolutely kept melting me with his EM1, and when I used it, I ended up doing quite well with it after using some serious time, or should I say, after spending some serious time with it. So my number 5 most wanted elite weapon is the EM1 Pona. At number 4 we have the IMR Bore Strike. The IMR is a weapon that I wasn't particularly keen on at first, but then when I went and had to get it diamond camo to try and get royalty assault rifles, I actually found it really useful, and it can be really strong when used in the right way. You have to be quite defensive with the IMR, pick off your shots at long range. There's hardly any recoil on this thing, and an IMR with better damage, sacrificing a little bit of accuracy and fire rate, I think is going to be no problem. So I can really imagine doing some serious work with the IMR Bore Strike. That's why it's my number 4 most wanted elite weapon. At number 3, I've decided to go with the MP11 Goliath. I don't have this one yet, and it's pretty much the only submachine gun that I like to use that I don't have an elite version for. And 3+ damage. There is not many weapons in this game that give you 3+ damage. Everyone who uses this says it's really good. When I've been using the standard MP11, I find it's really good once you put grip on it, and maybe even a red dot sight. I find it's actually quite decent over range. Not really obviously compared to an assault rifle, but considering it's got such great characteristics up close, you can really turn it into a decent, viable weapon that can be up there with the ASM1 and maybe the KF5. So I'd love to try this one out and just see how decent it is. My number 2 most wanted weapon is the ARX 160 Steel Bite. This looks like a beautiful gun. I like the way it's got that pink on it that kind of just makes it stand out a little bit more. And again, it's another gun that has 3+ damage. There's not many of them even in the game. It really does make a difference. I've got the professional version of the ARX that has 2+ damage, and that means that it does a 1 burst close range, even up to quite like medium range. And obviously 3 is only going to increase that. I found that ARX was a bit rubbish at first. I didn't really like using it, but once I mastered it a little bit more, you've just got to burst really quickly with it, and you can manage to drop people really fast. So an ARX with +3 damage, I want that. That's why it's number 2. And at number 1, what is probably the holy grail right now of elite weapons for anyone who loves to play aggressive, rush and run a gun and just have some aggressive fun going for objectives and all that kind of thing, it is the ASM1 Speakeasy. I mean, obviously the BAL 27, the Obsidian Steed version, AK-12 RIP, they're great and I've got them, but this is the one that I just do not have that I really want. It's got extended mags built into the weapon, higher fire rate, only 1 less damage, which doesn't really affect much at all, and this is definitely the one gun I want. Looks a bit like a Tommy gun with the round drum style magazine as well. So that is my most wanted weapon in Advanced Warfare. So that's it for my top 5 most wanted elite weapons in Advanced Warfare. Leave me comments in the comment section below. Let me know any guns that you don't have that you really want. Maybe you've got all of them. That would be awesome. I mean, there's nothing that you don't need, but I'd very much doubt it. I mean, I'm Master Prestige. I've got loads of time in this game, and even I don't have every elite weapon that I would love to own. So let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to smash that like button as well if you enjoyed this top 5, and check out more of my videos. Obviously, there's loads of links in the description as well as annotations on screen for you to check out some more stuff. So that's it for now, guys, and I'll see you soon.